ancient Mayan secrets from the world deep underground. Everything you guys are seeing now, the Mayans didn't want us to see. Nobody gets to go where we're going, including exploring one of the 7 wonders of the world. But we only have 100 hours to make discoveries.
Dude, I'm discovering these stairs are huge.
Yeah, I want to find an escalator.
Let's go discover the secrets of the Mayans. This is the door to the inside of this massive Mayan temple. Oh, that's a deep tunnel.
It's awesome.
Dibs on going first.
That's fine with me. There's
Knock
booby
yourself
trap.
out. This temple is over 2,000 years old.
This is insane. We're inside an ancient temple right now.
Where are we going? Oh my gosh. Oh, wow. The first thing you see in this temple is this giant statue, which is supposedly the corn god inside of a jaguar's mouth. This is so beautiful. My gosh. I'm gonna tell you what I think this means, and you tell me what it means, okay? This is a hand. This is a parade. That's a toilet.
Wrong.
Okay.
That is not his toilet. That is his earring.
Yeah, Jimmy.
So here's the thing. This place is actually a pyramid built on top of a pyramid. So the deeper we go in, the older things get. Be careful, boys.
So sketchy, Jimmy.
Can't believe the government's letting us do this. It really is crazy. Not even archaeologists are allowed to go back here. How deep underground are we? And after navigating this ginormous ancient temple, we finally made it to the end. Now that we're at the end, you said you had a surprise.
Yes, this has been found in the last 2 decades.
Whoa,
man,
what?
that's awesome.
It's a funerary mask. This is the face of one of the kings of the Snake Kingdom.
The Mayans used masks like this one to shield those that have passed away from dangers on their journey to the underworld. Can I hold it?
Yes.
This was made over 1,000 years ago.
Yes.
Which means my great-great-great-great-great-grandparents weren't even alive. Why is this not in a museum? Why is a YouTuber holding this? Get this away from me. Take it, take it.
Don't tell anybody.
Please.
Okay, I totally won't show 200 million people. That's it for this temple, but we are in the middle of a giant city with multiple other ancient temples. And later in this video, even visiting the 7th wonder of the world. Let's find some treasure. This jungle is full of monkeys, snakes, and people have even died to jaguars here. Well, we survived Snake Island.
Jaguar.
Is that a monkey? Sir! 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 Well, guys, this is where we're gonna be camping tonight.
Oh, look at these hammocks.
We still have over a dozen temples to explore. I need you guys to get some good sleep because this video is just getting started. Good morning, boys!
Morning.
First things first, we need to explore the rest of this massive abandoned city. And looking at it now, it's hard to imagine what it might have looked like. And so I'll just show you. Over 100,000 people used to live in this city. That's what that used to look like. This is what they think these roads look like. There were temples everywhere. It was flourishing. But on the inside, you'd witness magnificent artwork like this. Whoa, this is incredible. One of my favorite part of these videos is when we take old paintings and bring them to life. So this is our best estimation of what they represent.
Bro, this is so cool.
This is a rare glimpse into what the life of a Mayan looked like 2,500 years ago. This is amazing.
No one really thought that was a llama. Can we talk about this?
Dylan, you thought that was a llama?
Because look, I thought that was the eye, that was the mouth, and I thought that was the leg.
Yeah, I thought you were smart. And after I picked on Nolan, Nolan returned the favor to Tariq with the spider.
Tariq, don't move. Stop.
Wait. Tariq's gonna quit. My friends have a strange way of having fun, but the Mayan way was arguably stranger. We're standing where a ball court used to exist over 2,000 years ago. This was the first ever team sport to use a ball.
As far as we know.
Also, the captain of the losing team's head got cut off.
Yes.
What? Holy crap. I don't want to play the game.
No, but the Mayans are crazy, man. Whoa.
This is huge.
Yeah, so beautiful. Why don't we build temples like this today?
Oh, man.
Around 2,000 years ago, this is where the king and his queen lived. But 2,500 years ago, this is what it looked like. Massive crowds of people would gather here and even wait for hours just for a chance to see the king. And here it is today. Let's go check it out.
Okay.
2,000 years ago, the king would probably stand here and watch sports from his palace. Kind of cool. Oh my gosh. It's kind of like a labyrinth.
Yes, because if you want to protect your king,
You make it confusing.
you make it confusing.
Ernesto, be honest with me. Has anyone ever pressed this block in to see if it reveals hidden treasure?
I will not do it.
How about this one? How about this one? You're telling me the king didn't build a hidden treasure room 2,600 years ago?
Maybe yes, but it's hidden.
With
Sorry,
are
y'all.
like money. They make everything more fun, and you can never.
With the hopes of finding the king's treasure, we ventured to a cave deep in the jungle where the treasure may lie.
Hey, Jimmy did not say anything about bats, bro.
Oh my god, Joe, there's so many bats.
They just flew right behind our heads.
The Mayas, they used to think that this is the mouth of the monster of the earth.
Look above us right now.
We're surrounded by bats.
Thousands of bats swarming us.
Dude, it's a bat tornado.
If there is a Mayan treasure there, it's under tons of
Bat poop.
bat poop.
I feel like I've already found my treasure. This is beautiful. We're gonna leave.
There's a lot of bats. I would prefer if you go faster.
Oh, I got boot on. Oh!
For me, this is a real treasure.
A lot of bats.
Okay, no, we gotta get out of here. There's absolutely no treasure here.
But there's still one more temple that might have treasure. And because it's already dark out, boys, light your torches and let's go on an adventure. Our torches go out before we get to an ancient temple. I'm gonna be very sad. Temple, temple, temple. This is so much cooler with just torches. Let's see what this bad boy looks like. I feel like an ancient adventure. But as it turns out, all right, it's a dead end. This didn't go well either. Everything's a dead end.
Oh my God, what was that?
There's like a monkey up there. Is that a monkey or a jaguar?
Why is this video becoming scary all of a sudden?
Make sure you sleep well tonight because I have a big surprise for you in the morning.
Let me guess. You guys thought the dozens of ancient temples in this city was the entire video.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think so.
Send the helicopter back? Because to explore even further, we were gonna need a lift.
I'm climbing these stairs like a dog. We're almost there.
There's our ride! Gotta go! Let's go explore some more temples! And where we're going has some of the craziest ancient remains ever built by mankind. And to kick off this location, we're gonna visit this bad boy, which the Mayans used to call the gateway to the underworld. Back in the day, there used to be giant fangs here. What happened to them?
They fell off.
That seems logical. Let's go explore. Whoa, this is awesome.
There's some very special features that I love, like that structure in the middle.
Wow, I'm gonna guess this building was the temple.
Was it for sacrifices?
Yes, you got it.
Yes! I got something right.
What a nerd.
Throw lost his hat.
But what our guide really wanted to show us was a cave which Mayans believed humans emerged from.
The Maya believed that humanity came from a cave.
Deep inside of there is what they call the Tree of Life. And they believe that all of us spawned from this very majestic, beautiful tree deep in this cave.
It's so sacred that we're gonna do a ceremony to ask for permission to the spirits of the cave.
If I was a betting man, I'd say the spirits are gonna reject Nolan.
And as we entered the caves,
Whoa, okay. This definitely looks sacred.
we were met with the ritual our guide spoke of.
What is he doing now?
Is purifying the entrance of the cave.
And it's here where we would seek the approval of the gods. Naturally, I wasn't worried at all. But were the gods really about to let Nolan enter this sacred place?
I hope they accept me.
I think it's good. Oh. What's he doing? Is he good? Come on. The spirits didn't reject him.
Thank goodness.
So, with the gods officially on our side, we started our journey for the Tree of Life. But the deeper into the cave we went, the hotter it got.
Is it just me or is it only getting hotter in this cave?
It's getting hotter and the air is gonna be more difficult to breathe.
More difficult to breathe, yeah.
The deeper you go in the cave, the thinner the air gets. I don't know if you can see the sweat. It's really hot here.
This cave just keeps on going, but at least there's no bats.
Everything you guys are seeing now, the Mayans didn't want us to see. They literally tried sealing this off.
Imagine being a Maya 2,000 years ago, see this beautiful cave, and all of a sudden, see this beautiful room
Whoa.
and the amazing tree.
Oh, am I the only one that thought the Tree of Life was an actual tree?
Yes, this is it. This is the sacred ceiba that holds the sky.
Are these pots around it the same pots the Mayans created?
Yes, sir. So on the tall ones, they put incense and they burn it to get the attention of the gods.
This is very cool. If you were a Mayan thousands of years ago and actually believed that this is where humans came from, I understand why they thought this was so sacred.
Of course, of course.
But this cave is about to get really dangerous because where we're going next, we will literally need an oxygen tank to breathe.
Why do I keep doing things in videos that could kill me?
It is so
So after a few deep breaths to top off on oxygen, how deep are we going?
About 2 football fields.
Yo, I'm gonna stay up here.
You're always backing out on it.
He said there was no oxygen.
I don't want to hear it.
And Nolan may have been onto something because at the literal first thing our guide wanted to show us.
Oh, yes. I'm dizzy and...
Oh, you're good? Hey,
No, I'm good, I'm good.
whether you like it or not, you're gonna get some oxygen. Breathe. Anyways, what were you saying?
Bro, the level just started and we're already getting overrun. I gotta take these guys out and build this crossbow tower as fast as possible.
Anyways, what were you saying?
Well, there's some ceramic pot shards.
Whoa, this is so cool. Can I take one home?
Well, dude, we're going to jail.
I would go to jail?
Yes, sir.
All right, I won't take one home.
I can't believe they actually believe me. They're so cool. They're so gullible. Time to blend in and scare them.
Look at all the bats in this tunnel. Let's continue. Wait, I actually, unironically, I don't know, do bats bite humans?
I found a hiding spot. Oh, there's a bat.
Jimmy, get you a hit of this oxygen. So we're only getting deeper. Here, get you some. Air's getting thicker.
But as we got closer to the end, we were confronted by the final boss of this secret tunnel.
See those the stalactites?
Jimmy, behind you is the biggest spider in the world.
Oh my God! What did the Mayans give the insects down here? Why do you think the world's largest spider is at the end of a secret tunnel in the most sacred place of the Mayans?
It's protecting something.
What do you think?
I think so.
So instead of fighting the final boss, we let the secret tunnel keep its secrets.
Oh my gosh! That was terrifying.
I almost threw the oxygen tank right at your face.
And after escaping with our lives, we were exhausted. So we headed to our new camp to turn in. Because not only were we gonna need our energy for the 7th wonder of the world, but for day 4, I wanted to know what the Mayans did for fun. Starting with
the first ever team-based game to use a ball.
Over 3,000 years ago, the Mayans invented the game of pits, where you score by shooting a ball through a small hoop, kind of like basketball. Only you can't use your hands or your feet. But remember what we said all the way back in day 2.
The losing captain's head would get cut off.
The head? This is hard.
Honestly, we're gonna get the hang of it.
And although we started to get a handle on the ball, it's safe to say we were still far from scoring. So I even brought in our camera guys to help out. But even then, failure after failure only brought us countless more failures.
We might not ever score.
But in ancient times, giving up meant literally losing your head.
Nolan, you better stand up, bro.
And so failure after failure continued until... And after a long day of this brutal sport, the surviving players might have celebrated by heading down a sinkhole for a relaxing dip in the natural pool. And while I'm not cutting any heads off, Nolan did lose at pits.
Is the water cold?
You know, it's kind of refreshing.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
This water feels amazing.
It doesn't look like you think it feels amazing.
Oh, it's so cold. And although a swim in the cenote is refreshing, the craziest Mayan temple, a literal 7th wonder of the world, is still to come. But first,
a classic Mayan dinner. So everything you're seeing here is what the Mayans used to eat over 1,000 years ago. As you've heard throughout this video, they worship the corn god. And if you don't know, corn is a main ingredient in tortillas. Whoever's editing this, did the Mayans invent tacos, yes or no? To our final night, cheers. Enjoy the Mayan tacos. And to wrap up the night, we have a special Mayan dessert, the brand new Feastables peanut butter cups.
Whoa.
Wait, brand new, but it's a Mayan dessert?
Don't ask questions, it's dessert.
There
There you go.
The king of marketing over here.
Bro, look at how much peanut butter is in there. Isn't it sad that there are humans on this earth whose taste buds have not been blessed with the brand new Feastables peanut butter cups? So if you want an ethically sourced, amazing tasting snack, make sure you reach for Feastables. It's good. The only Mayan approved snack on the planet. Before I go to sleep, I want to let you guys know that I'm giving away $500,000 to 10 random people that subscribe to the channel. No joke, my birthday is coming up, and to celebrate, 10 random people that subscribe to the channel will win $50,000 each.
Thanks to Jack Links, the best beef jerky, for providing me with this awesome birthday present.
And I'll see you guys at the 7th wonder of the world.
And with the last remaining hours of our trip here, it's the moment you've all been waiting for. The 7th wonder of the world, the Temple of Kukulkan.
Bro, this is so cool. I can't believe we're actually here.
Kukulkan is one of the 7 wonders of the world, partially for its grand size, but weirdly enough, also for the way it sounds.
The Mayans somehow constructed this in a way where if you clap in front of it, you hear what sounds like a laser coming back at you.
Laser.
All right, anyways, what we actually came here for.
At the top of this pyramid is a temple so sacred to the locals that no one is allowed up there, which begs the question of what Mayan secrets lay in that ancient room.
out of respect for the culture and all the people who hold this very sacred, we are not gonna touch the temple. Instead, we're gonna fly this drone up to see what's in that secret room. You cool with this?
Yeah, this is cool.
Godspeed. Oh my gosh, this looks so majestic. I'm dying to know. All right, let's see what's in this room.
Nothing.
Wait. Arthur, the room's empty.
Well, 500 years ago, the Spanish came here and they take a lot of the stuffs inside.
But before everything was sadly stolen, this is what historians believe the seventh wonder of the world looked like. I'm not gonna lie, it's actually very beautiful. And while we didn't find any gold, I'm grateful that I could even visit these ancient monuments and share with you guys. Thank you so much.
Guys, I love you, Mexico. It's been great. See you later.
Subscribe, y'all. We still got more. Sorry, but
I am currently on an island infested with snakes! But I'm visiting way deadlier places. Like scaling a mountain covered in ice. I'm gonna die, let me down, let me down! Driving a road that has killed thousands of people. Or like 7 inches from falling to our death. Swimming uncaged with vicious sharks. And so much more. All starting in this cage. In the middle of an African safari where there are lions, cheetahs, hippos, and a dozen other species that could kill us.
Why are we doing this?
Because we're visiting the 5 deadliest places on Earth.
Oh, I see one of them.
Oh my God.
Why are we doing this?
And to make sure the lions actually visit us, I brought a bunch of meat. Spread and surrounded the cage with it.
Oh man, are we trying to die?
Well, what actually makes this place so deadly is that when the sun goes down and we lose our sight, the animals do not.
Jimmy, there's 2 lions. That sounds... Is that a rhino?
No, bro, it's huge. Oh, dude, everything's coming out at night. Bro, we're surrounded by lions. They're literally 20 feet away from us. Oh my God.
Lions will not stop circling us.
We might actually die this video.
Well, let's see if we do, because the next places we'll be visiting in this video will progressively grow more and more deadly than the last, all leading up to an island riddled with venomous snakes. And next, we're gonna be ice climbing on this massive, deadly, frozen waterfall. And now there is no turning back. One way or another, we are going to climb this massive cliff using these bladed boots and these ice picks.
This might be the scariest thing we ever do. Wish me luck.
Jimmy, you really expect us to climb this whole thing?
Yeah.
There's no chance.
Truthfully, I wasn't sure if we could pull this off. But what happened next with Nolan did not make me feel any better.
Ow! No, all right, guys, stop.
it's okay.
I'm out.
You can't quit.
What?
Watch me.
Quit.
I can't believe Nolan chickened out. That is insane.
Nolan truly left us. We're really high up right now.
You're almost halfway!
Oh, Jimmy, don't look down. Oh my God.
It's getting steeper as we go. Oh, my foot. I'm losing grip. Oh, did you almost fall?
Yes.
Oh, God.
I see the top, Jimmy.
This is the scariest thing I've ever done. I'm doing this. I'm gonna get to the top. Show them how steep it's gotten. Way too deep, I can't quit. I got like 10% left. I'm fighting the urge to cry, man.
Even though I definitely shouldn't have been doing this,
You're almost there, Jim.
I somehow made it all the way to the top of this waterfall.
We made it to the top.
Awesome.
Let's go.
Good job, buddy.
You know what? Nolan had the right idea.
But we'll see if he can handle the 3rd place on our list, all the way in Bolivia, where we'll be driving a road where few make it off alive.
And now we are on the deadliest road on Earth. This drop is literally as tall as a skyscraper. I am regretting this, I really am.
No joke, so many people died on this road that they literally shut it down a decade ago. This road was causing nearly 300 deaths per year. But I got the government's
That's
permission
like
to
one
reopen
per
it
day.
just for us.
I really wish they hadn't done that.
It'll be fine.
I'm not sure that it will.
Whoa. I'm starting to understand why they call it Death Road.
You're not driving like it's Death Road, I'll tell you that.
Oh,
Yeah, your life is in my hands. I don't like when you say, oh,
no, your life is in my hand. And look, the steering wheel just jerked.
hands on the wheel, please.
We're like 7 inches from falling to our death.
You're getting too close to the edge. Please. Oh my God, my life is flashing. It's flashing over and over and over again.
And if you thought that was a close call, we're about to hit the first of the 3 deadliest spots on this road.
This is where the road gets very thin.
This is the part you gotta be really careful on.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, I mean, the tire is gonna go off right up here. You see that?
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Oh my God, look how far down that is.
Here, Nolan, can you guide me?
Gladly, I'll get out of the car gladly.
Bro. Don't fall, please.
No way.
Look at how steep the drop is.
That's a whole ravine. There's like a waterfall down.
Yo, help me get through this.
All right.
This is
Crazy.
Look how close we are to the ledge.
Your tire is literally right next to this giant ravine.
That is crazy.
Watch out, it goes down. It's very slippery. Keep coming.
beautiful.
No, you're not really good at this whole directing thing.
I mean, I feel like I'm just running away from the car at this point. Not much direction that I can give.
All right, get in the car. You're useless.
Okay.
You get into it. I'm about to speed up. Nolan, you know what might make this ride a little more fun?
What?
Our brand new Feastables Creamy Peanut Butter Cup.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say you driving slower.
No. It's getting so foggy coming up, I can barely see it. At some parts, the road is actually pretty normal. But due to extreme elevation change, a sudden blinding fog can roll in as a silent killer.
Guys, stop. It's edge.
Am I good, Nolan?
No, it actually looks like they're about ready to fall. It is so close.
Okay, so like right here? You good?
Just stay as far away.
Ah, what's that noise?
Closer than I prefer, but...
I thought, why don't we mix things up and come out with our own Feastables cups? Whoa. You see, the best part about these cups is that we use peanut butter straight from a jar, and look how jam-packed it is. These things taste amazing. And on top of that, we use Feastables chocolate in this, which if you don't know, at Feastables we pay all our farmers living wages. We use fair trade certified beans. We remediate child labor on our farms. Oh my gosh, this is very bumpy. All three of which no big American chocolate company does. Nolan, it's been like a decade. Can you go make sure that bridge still works?
All right.
I just really want to make sure if it collapses, you know, I'm not on it. All right, Nolan, test the bridge. Am I good?
It's good.
Big chocolate pays farmers so little that they're forced to literally use child labor. No joke, there's over 1 million kids in illegal child labor in West Africa just on cocoa farms. So not only should you try the new cup because it tastes phenomenal, but also help me send a message to the chocolate industry. Pay your farmers a living income and do more to get rid of child labor on your farms.
This is crazy.
We survived Death Road. So far, we've survived on the land. But for this next bonus place, Carl and Nolan are in the middle of the ocean, surrounded by sharks.
And we're getting in the water without a cage for some reason.
Yeah, we usually use this thing, but now we're not going to.
The sharks in these waters are notorious for unprovoked attacks, making this the most dangerous water in the United States.
I can't believe this is happening. Oh my God, these are gigantic sharks.
Dude, why are we doing this without a cage? Dude, behind you.
Oh my God, that's huge. Don't get in now.
I don't want to. No, hopefully I don't die. I don't want to die today.
Oh my God, the thing is so big.
And y'all see how Nolan's so scared all the time. Man, he'd be okay. He's always scared. Be kind of scared of them sharks too. What do y'all think? Let me know in the comments.
Okay, all right.
Carl, the sharks are like twice your size.
I'm good on sharks. I'm good.
But that was nothing compared to our second most dangerous spot, which just so happens to be in the middle of the Amazon rainforest. The beauty of which can only be paralleled by its danger. Because in a matter of moments, the forest can go from this to this. Just a little rainstorm can cause the rivers to flash flood and overwhelm the entire area. And today, we're visiting the Gata Cataracts waterfall, where a flash flood could send us down over 1,000 feet.
Sorry, y'all.
Did you know
Tetris
Tetris was the first video game played in
to our watery grave. And to join me on this cloudy day, brought these guys. You'll remember Hayes, he spent 70 days in the wilderness, and Bailey spent 100 days trapped together in a cube. What we're about to do seems more up his alley. They said the chance of death is low. Wait, come on, boys, let's hit it. And after hours and hours of trekking through some of the most slippery and at times steepest terrain mankind has ever stepped foot on,
Nothing to see.
we finally made it to our destination.
That's a waterfall right there. Like if you slip, you're dead.
And with the help of a guide, we were able to cross the river safely.
Hey, look! Whee!
And then we were secured to some ropes so we could look over the edge of the waterfall.
Can you see over? Wow! This is so gorgeous.
But as I said before, for how beautiful this place is, at only a moment's notice, it can be just as deadly.
And it just started downpouring like crazy.
You know, this is why this is one of the most dangerous places in the world. This waterfall is now becoming wider and wider, which are creating flash flood conditions.
We're literally getting flooded out of the Amazon right now. We gotta go.
Should we use the ropes to go down the waterfall? Seriously.
I don't think so. That seems like a bad idea.
We're gonna be in the woods. Isn't that just equally as bad? What's the risk? There's mud coming down on Jimmy's line, like a lot.
At any point, they could be struck by lightning. And I really don't want you to die.
So, with our YouTube video turned emergency operation, the only way out was through the same steep and slippery terrain that got us here. And now, we had to do it while the entire forest was flash flooding.
As you can see, the flash flooding, now the path is locked off. We're gonna have to rope off multiple parts. It's gonna take us hours to get off this mountain. Do you remember when I crossed this river and I was laughing? Whee! I'm not laughing anymore. I'm actually scared. And if I fall, that's the waterfall. Right over there. Look at this water. Like, seriously, no joke.
Grab the rope and pull yourself up.
Don't let me die. And after hours and hours of trekking through the floods and muck, we walked away from this mountain with our lives. Now we're headed to the most lethal corner of Earth, the #1 spot on our list of the world's most deadliest places.
And what better way to end this video, boys, than the most dangerous island on the planet, Snake Island?
Why are we going to an island filled with killing machines? We might die.
Bye-bye. And we are now officially stranded until tomorrow.
That's right. We will be spending the night on the most deadly island on Earth. And with lethal snakes hidden beneath our every step, these specialized shin guards were our only hope of protection from their venomous bites.
So there could just be snakes anywhere here.
Yeah. Jimmy, what happens if one of these snakes bites us?
Basically, as soon as the venom enters your body, your skin will start to melt off and you could die within an hour.
Well, it's kind of terrifying to think that I could just die at any second.
This is wild, bro.
You know, for an island full of killing machines, this is actually very pretty.
This is so beautiful from up here, man.
If you fall right here, you're dead.
Yes, I see that.
Boys, be careful.
You'd think that with a name like Snake Island, there would be thousands of snakes all over the ground. But after killing all the ground animals on the island, the snakes now hunt the birds in the trees, the island's only remaining prey.
We are officially entering the jungle. At any point now, a snake could jump from the tree and bite us.
I was just worried about my legs, but now we've got to be worried about them falling from trees, too.
This is insane, bro.
Oh, there's one right here. There's one right here, right next to my face.
By capturing the snakes, scientists can extract their venom and create anti-venom with it.
Wait, that's venomous.
Yeah.
So if that bit me, I would die.
Yeah.
Whoa. Hey, make sure you got a good grip.
It's a juvenile.
Oh, no.
It's gone.
You dropped it.
Oh, escape it.
It escaped.
He's as chill about dropping that snake as I am when I drop my phone.
And the further in the jungle we get,
These bushes are too thick. I can't see 2 feet in front of me, man. A snake could pop out any second.
the more snakes we see.
Here and there.
This time, let's not lose him, okay?
Okay.
Scoot back.
How many lives will the anti-venom from that snake save?
Thousands of lives.
Oh, that's insane.
The anti-venom they create can be used to treat 90% of all snake bites in Brazil, meaning every snake we catch could save thousands of lives.
Hey, Jimmy, there's another snake up there.
Whoa, that might be the biggest one so far.
We're finding them all now. They're coming out.
So for the rest of the day, we help find these deadly snakes. And we even assisted the scientists with their research.
So that snake is about 15 feet in the air, and the scientists proposed we shake the tree so we can get it.
There's no way I'm camping under those trees.
That thing ain't moving, dude.
We need that anti-venom. It can save lives.
At this point, it was getting dark, and we needed to focus on survival.
Time to build camp. Camp is now set up. Full disclosure, I have no idea if these tents are snake-proof.
Could be sleeping among the snakes. Those are scary.
About to go to sleep. Hopefully a snake doesn't slither into my tent tonight. This is terrifying. I can't wait to be in the safety of my own home.
So we woke up with one thing on our minds: getting off this island as fast as we can.
Just want to go home.
We avoided death all around the world, from hanging off the side of a massive ice mountain to driving inches away from a 1,000-foot drop, swimming in shark-infested waters with no cage, and lastly,
we survived Snake Island and no one died. Thanks for watching the video. Make sure you go try the brand new Feastables Creamy Peanut Butter Cups available at these retailers. And help us send a message to the chocolate industry that you care how your chocolate is sourced.
Scan the QR code on the back of the pack to learn how to win one of 50 available contested spots on Season 2 of Beast Game.
I'll see y'all next time. Thank you for everything. Well, thanks for viewing. See y'all next time.